Hello, welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today we're gonna talk about well, they're gonna ask me questions and I'm just gonna answer. So let's just do it. Have I ever farted in public? Okay, well, okay. Before I answer that, do you mean like around people or like public areas? Because to be honest, I try my very hardest not to fart in public. Farting was a complete shame in my family. So like if you fussed in public, that was like a no-no. I remember one time I was in church and I farted and my mom said, you're not supposed to fart in the house of God, in God's house. And I was like, oh, I farted in God's house. I was literally scared. I was like, no, if it happens, okay, it happens. You do it. Hopefully there's not many people around. And if there is, you have to be a good liar. Because someone's going to be like, oh my God, do you smell that? I'm going to be like, oh my God. What the hell? Who did that? That is disgusting. You know, automatically shut it down. Be like, oh my God, that is disgusting. Was that you? But no, I'm not going to be someone who be like, you know what I mean? Like, it's very private, and if people do hear you, that's just the most embarrassing thing. However, there is this, you know, the aroma that nobody really wants, or like, I mean, let's be real. We all like our own farts, okay? Don't lie. You're in bed, you fart, and you go. Okay, don't lie. I try my best not to fart in public because, number one, it's a little private, I guess. But no, I'm not gonna be someone who be like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, we always did it, or whatever you want to call it, fart, fuss, whatever. We always did that in public, like in front of each other, not in public. Okay, so another time. Here's another time in church, and I know Dr. Thomas remembers this. I don't know, maybe Dr. Thomas doesn't remember this. This is the guy in my church, well respected. He was a doctor, Dr. Thomas. Everybody loves Dr. Thomas. They're like, oh, Dr. Thomas, let me make you something. He's like, oh, you don't have to, and then they do, and he's like, oh, it's delicious, whatever. All the old ladies love him. But Dr. Thomas was sitting behind me with his whole family. Anyways, so they're all there, and I was like 12. I remember I was 12 years old or something, around that time. And it was during Lent, and I'm Greek Orthodox. Well, we're Greek Orthodox Catholic. My family, they're Greek Orthodox Catholic. It's called Melkite. So it's very similar to Greek Orthodox. So everybody was doing their hymn. It was Lent. And during Lent, or Pascha, I'd call it. That's what they call it, Pascha, Lent. Around that time, it was like a few days before Christ is risen, you know, he's truly risen. And I guess I passed out. I fell asleep. I fell asleep because the services were long, and they're very, you know, very nice and soothing. And after going to Catholic school and being at church all day, this was exhausting. I was on the booth, and I think I fell asleep on the booth. The pew, we call it the pew. Why do I call it the booth? I was in the pew, and I was sitting on the pew, and I was laying down and I fell asleep because the hymns are really pretty. I love the hymns. They were really nice and pretty, and they dozed me off to sleep. Okay, fantastic. I was asleep. Farted. Woke myself up. I looked up. Dr. Thomas was standing right there. I jumped up. And when I farted, I mean, it made a noise like on the pew. It was like, and it was a wooden pew. So you know it made noise and it vibrated. And it's like the acoustics, you know what I'm saying? I woke up in a fright. I turned around, looked up, and Dr. Thomas was there. And he was just looking at me. And he was just laughing. I don't know if he remembers. But Dr. Thomas, if you remember, let me know. If you're watching this, maybe you won't, maybe you are. Let me know. It was Pascha, definitely. Oh my God, it's Pascha now. I was like, Pascha, la Pascha.